Okay, today, second graders, we're going to look at sort 46, prefixes, re, and un. So if you don't have this sort with you right now, please go ahead and get it. And you can go ahead and you can cut out your words as well. Press play when you're ready. Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the prefixes. We're going to talk re and un. And what I want you to do first is I actually want you to look at the words, and before we even go through and start our lesson, I want you to take your words and I want you to sort them where you think they would go, okay? And we'll come back to this in a minute. So press pause on the video, sort your words first, and then press play when you're ready. Okay, welcome back. So boys and girls, we're going to first take a look, and I'm guessing that you put all of the words that start with RE under the re section. And I'm guessing you put all the words that start with UN under the un section. I want you to think about what do you notice about these words? Right, so many of you probably noticed that they all have re and then another word after it, or on and another word after it. Well, second graders, do you remember a couple weeks ago when we talked about a base word? We talked about the main word. So when we added ed and es to the ends of our words, we added the ending. But this time, you're noticing the prefix actually comes before the base word. And so what you're going to do is I want you to take a look at this first word, rebuild. So if my base word is build, what do you think rebuild means? That's right, build again. So the prefix re, and you can write this down on yours, means to do something again. In a sense, to repeat it. So we're going to take a look at the words that we have. Rebuild means to make it again. Recycle is that process of using something so that when you put your paper in the recycling, you recycle it so that it can be used again. Recopy, maybe you're writing something over, you're recopying it. Refill, so maybe your water glass is empty and you refill it. Retell. So what you would do with the prefix, if you're not sure what the word means, you can cover up the RE, think about the word. Well, I know what the word tell means. It means to say something. So to retell means to tell again, okay? To rewrite means to write again. So the prefixes actually have their own meanings. Review means to view it or look at it again. Retake means to take it again, like picture day retakes, right? Remodel means to do it again. You hear often about people remodeling their home. Okay? Retrace means to go back, and you might hear someone say, I need to retrace my steps or go back to redo what I did. Reuse means to do something again. What about this one here? Reptile. That doesn't make sense. Ooh, I actually have, if you look here, if I divide this, I have a CVC pattern and a CVCE pattern. What is that word? So that if I have a CVC, I have the short E sound, rep. And if I have a CVCE, reptile. Reptile. So just because the word starts with RE does not mean that it has a prefix. So this is actually not a prefix. So this is going to go over here in our oddball column. Now let's take a look at our words with un. So if we look at our example word, we have unable. So our base word, able, means that you can do something. So unable means that you cannot do it. You know what the word happy means. So if you are unhappy, it means you are what? Not happy or sad. So the prefix un, boys and girls, actually means not, and you can write the word not on your prefix card for UN to help you remember. So unkind is someone who is not kind. Unsteady Right, is someone who is not studying, maybe unbalanced, they're not able to stay, maybe they're doing a sport and they're losing their balance, they're unsteady. Unfair, we've heard kids say that, it's unfair. What you mean then is it is not fair. Uneven, not even. Unusual, when we say something's unusual, we mean it's not usual or it's strange. Unequal, so you're not getting the same amount. Unselfish means that the person, if selfish is your base word and it's opposite of that, it means they're not selfish. Okay, so maybe they're a very kind and giving person. Uncertain, if our base word is certain, certain means that you know it. Uncertain means that you don't know or you're not sure about something. And unbeaten, if beaten is my base word, unbeaten must mean that it's not been beaten. So for example, my soccer team is unbeaten this season. All right, meaning you've never been beat. You guys you've won every game. So let's take a look at this next word. Ungoal. Ungoal. Not cleave? That doesn't make sense, does it? Nope, and you're right. If you put that under oddball, you are correct. Because, again, just as we mentioned before, like with reptile, just because the word starts with those letters, UN, does not necessarily mean that the UN is being used as a prefix. So you have to use your super smarts and think about the word, the base word, the meaning of it, and try sounding it. So again, the prefix re is pronounced, the prefix re is pronounced re, and it means again. The prefix un is pronounced un, and it means not. And prefixes are letter combinations at the start of the word that change the meaning of the word. Again, prefixes are letter combinations at the start of the word that change the meaning of the word. Second graders, for this one, again, you don't have a special sheet that tells you to make sentences. You do have your independent word study sheet, so you can take some of these words, maybe 3 of each one, and write sentences for them, or you can do one of the other activities. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great start to your week.